We're going to fly our helicopter to meet up with some sweet helicopter folks at the Julian Pie Company in Southern California. Coming up, I'm going to be filled with envy. But first, information explosion.
And I'm going to be filled with pie.
Pie! Today's flight is going to be a quick one, but any flight that includes pie is a good one. Let's begin with the plan. So for today's flight, we're going to go from San Bernardino International Airport, which is where we're based, down to the Julian Pie Company. It's about a 45-minute flight covering 65 nautical miles. There aren't a lot of places that in Southern California where you can land a helicopter away from an airport, but the Julian Pie Company is one of them. They have a massive parking lot, and it's a great place to go to get pie and just meet up with other helicopter folks. The other thing happening is that we're meeting up with our friends Heli Pilot Lee and Heli Pilot Mike, and we saw them last year with their candy cane helicopter, and they're just the best people. So we're gonna meet up with them, and we might even meet up with them en route in the air if we can get out of here quick enough. As for the route of flight, there's no real airspace complications. We're gonna be flying over Hemet, but the weather's really good, no clouds, calm winds. It should be a very pleasant flight. If you're curious what we're doing between YouTube videos, you can always give us a follow over on Instagram. Let's move on to fly time.
San Bernardino Tower, helicopter 284 Sierra Whiskey, east ramp, request direct departure to the south with Mike.
284 Sierra Whiskey, San Bernardino Tower, and from the east ramp, you may proceed directly south. Cross runway 24 is approved, altimeter 3008, and wind calm.
Direct south approved, 284 Sierra Whiskey. All right, we're on the move. So we're flying to the Julian Pie Company, and it's always a fun flight. I've been there a bunch of times in my old Enstrom. In fact, that was the first place we took our kiddo when we took her out in this helicopter for the first time. Kiddo, how do you like flying to the Julian Pie Company?
I think it's so much fun to fly, and I think that the Julian Pie Company makes really good pie.
What's your favorite part of the pie?
The inside, it's the sweetest.
Oh, it is the sweetest. Yeah, my point of reference is helicopter stuff, but also as a car reviewer, if you ever watch my videos on Kelley Blue Book, a lot of times car companies will do vehicle launches in San Diego, and when they do that, they inevitably send you up into the mountains because there's curvy roads up there, and they always have a stop off at the Julian Pie Company. It's a weirdly huge part of my life, eating Julian Pie. And, we're really excited to meet up with Heli Pilot Mike and Heli Pilot Lee. They have arranged a helicopter meetup with a bunch of other people, and they've kindly let us glom on to their fun.
Get ready to glom and grub.
Yes, it's a very special episode of Micah Flies where we glom and we grub. Let me very quickly thank the sponsor for today's video, Flying Eyes Sunglasses. We've done so many car reviews where we talk about how we use these in the helicopter. Here we are using Flying Eyes Sunglasses. They work really well because they have super thin temples that fit underneath the headset, and it doesn't interfere with the noise canceling abilities of my headset, and you can put them on and off really easily. They're very lightweight, and these are Evie's normal glasses. Even when she's not in a helicopter, she wears them.
That's right. These are the ophthalmic line of Flying Eyes, and they come with these removable magnetic tinted lenses. So they're my regular glasses, and they double as sunglasses.
If you're a pilot and you're looking to indulge in something that makes your life a little bit better and a little bit cooler, Flying Eyes are a great treat. Click the link in the description below. Use the promo code Micah to save 10% on Flying Eyes. And now, let's look at some stuff while we fly. Tall hill.
Tall hill.
You look over there, you can see there's a high-density feedlot filled with cows. It's very stinky. We're going to stay on this side. One of the cool things about our helicopter is that it's pretty quick. Right now we're doing 128 miles per hour across the ground. When it's bumpy, we have to slow down a little bit, but on a really smooth day like this, we can make pretty good time. We're pulling max power, which means we get pie sooner.
There was a section of orange roofed houses and red roofed houses. And there was one that had like rainbows on it.
A rainbow house?
Really?
Do you think unicorns lived there?
They do.
Yeah, most people don't know that Hammond is filled with unicorns.
Well, that's pretty.
And then right over there, the Julian Pie Company. Wow, against the odds, even though we were running a little behind, I think we are the first of the heli squads to make it to Julian. On the ground there, you can see a big darker spot that's not grass. That's the big parking lot they have, and you can just land there. I'm gonna slow it down here a little bit, and we'll just do a lap. And then the building with the metal roof and the red walls, that is the Julian Pie Company.
That's quite an angle you've got there, baby.
What do you mean?
Julian, traffic to helicopter 1 Whiskey Papa, flight of 3.
Hey Lee, we're on site over the Julian Pie Company. We'll let you guys land first, get some shots of you guys coming in, and then we'll come and after you.
Sweet.
So they're going to be coming in from the north, so what I'll do is I'm going to just take us back to the south a little bit to give them a little space. Oh, and here they are.
Julian, traffic, flight of 3 helicopters are just a mile to the north. Get down and look at, oh, I see it. Micah?
Oh yeah, I see them now. Oh, I see them. Or I see one of them.
Yeah, that's the 206. And then this would be the 505. The 505. And then behind them, there should be a 500. And there's the 500, it's black. And then I think I'm gonna go land on that other side a little bit further to the north. Got a lot of spinning blades there, wanna give them some space.
And we'll stay running till you come in, Micah.
Cool, I'm just gonna park on the north side of 500.
Perfect.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna come in for a landing.
We'll be quiet.
Thank you. Hell of a squad we got here.
Heck yeah, boom, doggle.
All right, we made it. We've got the whole synced up crew here. I'm really excited to talk to them, check out their helicopters. Family, how is the flight so far? Are we feeling good?
Nice, smooth flight.
Yay!
Good job, sweetie.
My stomach didn't even get upset.
Yeah, there was virtually no puking during this portion of the flight, which is awesome. Hey, if you'd like to see more videos like this where we have helicopter adventures as a family, plus our normal car reviews, you're always welcome to subscribe. Come on, family, let's follow that MacGuffin. Feel free to Google MacGuffin. Who wants a hug? Get it. Oh, get here, you. Good to see you, man. Hi, I'm Micah.
Micah, I'm Joe.
Joe, I'm putting you on camera and I'm making it real awkward. How are you? When did you get your 500?
A year ago.
A year ago? Oh, so you're in like the honeymoon phase.
Yep.
Introduce yourself.
Jeffrey Rasas.
And what are you wearing?
These beautiful Flying Eyes sunglasses. Oh, the temples are so soft. Look at this. They weigh nothing, but they're not weighing nothing because they're cheap. They have substance to them.
This is the laziest endorsement I've ever had to do. You're doing all the work for me. You've earned a high five. All right. Yeah. Walk into the pie. So that's Joe departing in the 500, so I won't be able to talk to him about his helicopter, but we can talk to Kirk and Jeff about their 505 and their 206. Bye, Joe! Hey, Jeff, can you tell us about your helicopter?
My helicopter is 1979 JetRanger B3, 206 B3. I've had it about 6 years now.
Where have you taken it? Where's your best adventure?
Castle Hot Springs in Arizona. We landed 8 helicopters on the property and enjoyed 4 nights there. And then we did formation flying around over the lakes in Sedona and Payson and some other areas around. Just gorgeous. And the leaves were changing at the time, so flying low over all the scenery, and it was just amazing.
When you dreamed about flying when you were younger, does this check that box?
Oh, more so than I ever could have imagined. They're dangerous machines, right? So you're constantly learning. You can never not or stop learning. And so it's always fun. Even today, you know, having Lee with me, you know, and saying, hey, do this, do that. So I took a more aggressive route than I normally would have over the mountains, lower, and it was a lot of fun. So constantly learning, it's part of my personality, and I don't know what I'd do without it.
Why 505?
Because, well, 2 reasons. One is I wanted the ability for altitude.
Yeah.
The 505 just, you know, in fact, I just landed at 12,000 foot. The other part is I built a barn and I wanted a 2-blader. So I wanted to fit, you know, I didn't want to have a whole hangar door and everything. I guess there was really 3 things. I just love the way the bells are built. Yeah.
So how long you been flying helicopters?
I've been flying 34 years, but helicopters 3 years.
Favorite part of the 505, besides altitude, obviously?
You know, the cockpit. I mean, the downside is like what I'm just having to do is move weights because it's very CG sensitive because everything's ahead of the rotor.
Yeah.
But the really cool thing is when you compare that to, you know, like the 206, man, it's just the flat floor, the visibility, everything is just awesome.
Not to create controversy, but with exposure to both fixed wing and helicopters, which is cooler?
Well, so where I get my jet is really cool. How I get there in the helicopter is really cool.
That's a very diplomatic answer. I'm done. Hi, Heli Pilot Lee.
Well, hello. How's it going, Micah?
So quick update. Last time we saw Lee and Mike, they had the candy cane helicopter. Tell everybody what happened.
We sold it.
You sold it?
We sold it.
But are you going to replace it with something?
Absolutely, someday.
But you're not telling now?
We just stay open for opportunities, and we don't know what's going to happen next, but if you stay tuned, I'm sure it's going to be very exciting.
If you are not following Heli Pilot Lee on Instagram, you need to. There's none of the ego BS that you see with some people. She's not trying to be cool, but she is very cool.
I'm really just a big dork, but I like to do cool things.
Like all good gatherings, we're going to do a formation flight out of here. 505 leaving first, 206 next, and then we'll be in the back.
And when do we meet up with the other Transformers?
Okay, we are picking up.
We're just going to loiter just kind of over here on the west side.
They're going straight up, and then they're turning around. All right, and now it's our turn. Get nice and light. There we go.
Whoa.
Got a little wind coming over here, and away we go. All right, we're up.
Right, the white 505 is going to go into number 2 position. You got us?
Yeah, we'll drop in behind you, number 3.
Ew, cows.
Wow, cows! I can't think of anything more exciting happening right now. By the way, if you guys support us, whether it's a comment or a thumbs up, or you support us on Patreon, or maybe you use that thanks button down below that YouTube installed, however you support us, if you do choose to support us, thank you.
Thank you.
Onward to remarks. Okay, digging into the remarks, what was everybody's favorite part of today's helicopter adventure? Kiddo, you go first.
I think it's probably I love when my take off.
Oh yeah, taking off was fun. Tweety, what was your favorite part of the helicopter adventure?
Definitely taking off. We haven't done anything like that before, and that was really fun for me.
I think my favorite part is flying in formation with other helicopters. Video never conveys it properly, but getting nice and close and kind of flying in a helicopter gang is, to me, the absolute best.
Yeah, this feels really close.
Yeah. I got a question for you guys, though. What of the helicopters that we gathered up with today was your favorite? The 505? The 206? Or the 500? You could also throw our R44 in there, but we know we're not the cool ones on the block. And then I guess the supplemental question, if you don't care about helicopters, what's your favorite kind of pie? Family, I think we've done a good job adventuring in the helicopter today. Can I have a 5? And a 5 to the kiddo? And you, let my sweetie give you a 5.